romantic harem comedies are one of the most popular genres in anime. Sadly, when it goes down to their endings, only one or two of the characters get to live happily ever after, while the other characters are left to deal with their rejection. This is something that always bothered me with these kind of stories, especially those that are supposed to be set in the real world. Of course, you have exceptions in titles like High School DxD that doesn't have to deal with that type of situations because of the nature of its characters. They are demons. But those that doesn't deal with the supernatural tend to end in a pseudo-happy ending, in which the director or the author tries to justify his decision and then sell you a happy ending when you know it's nothing of sorts. But the creator of this story, Hiroyuki, stated in an interview published by Crunchyroll a few weeks back that he intends to redefine the genre of writing a story where everyone wins. You will find a link to the interview in the description section, but I warn you that there are some spoilers for the quintessential quintuplets manga. So if you are waiting for the ending of the anime next year, you should not read this article. Thus, after reading his comments, got me very interested in this story, and to see with my own eyes what this is all about. The story goes around Naoya and his girlfriend Saki, who is persuaded by her boyfriend to allow him to date a second girl, their beautiful introvert classmate Nagisa, who would do anything for the opportunity to date Naoya, even if she has to share him with another girl. Thus, a love triangle starts, one that they will try to keep secret from everyone else. The story is hilarious. The way that Naoya tries to keep both of his girlfriends satisfied and make sure that he is not favoring any of them is way too funny. Every single episode has a situation that made me laugh hard. It starts pretty strong, but then eventually a new character, Rika, gets introduced. That for some reason she wants to date Naoya also? This is where the story started to lose some steam in my opinion. Because heading into mid-season we are getting a shake on a plot that still needed to be polished a bit. And suddenly the story uses time to introduce a new character that is not welcomed by anyone. Now, this is very unfair to the Rika character, because she herself will be a strong candidate for anyone with a brain. And not because she is a YouTuber, a MeTuber, but also because she is independent and self-centered. Also, she is presented as an egocentric and annoying character. And suddenly, after being around for a few episodes, she is left in the background in others. It feels like they realize that they still have to develop, the girlfriend situation. Not to mention that at the very end of the season, yet another character that we were being teased with for a big part of the season finally is introduced. This final addition feels rushed and unnecessary. She gets some lines and some sequences in which we are unveiled some glimpses of her character, but then again, the season is over, so we never got to actually meet her, even if she appears in all of the marketing material. Naoya, Saki and Nagisa are the ones that get more screen time, and the main reason why this show barely works. The characters stay loyal to their individual personalities most of the time, and it's just way too funny. It is also true, however, that this relationship exists just because, for some reason, Saki allows it to exist. It is hinted several times, especially at the beginning of the season, that Saki might be curious in Nagisa. It's not clear if she feels attracted to her or is just a fetish. I don't think that Saki even knows. But either way is totally fine because it's one of the ways that this story could play out. Nevertheless, it doesn't feel like Nagisa shows the same interest for Saki, so I'm very interested on how this is going to develop. Naoya, in my opinion, is the best part of this story. He's very intense and dense. He makes everything hard and has no shame in screaming his feelings out loud for everyone to hear. And he can care less of others' reactions. All he cares about are his ideals and his promise to Saki and Nagisa. Sometimes this is counterproductive because the girls are ashamed by the idea of everyone else to know that he is too timing, especially Saki, who is his original girlfriend. Finally, Nagisa, who is the whole reason why Naoya and Saki are in this situation, kind of gets a background by the later part of the season that kind of justifies her motivations. However, her obsession to this relationship to work out just because it's the only way that she can be with Naoya is way too concerning. Especially showing no feelings towards Saki other than being the other girlfriend. So the show does have some lazy writing, avoiding serious situations with a joke or a stereotypical moment that you already seen before in other adaptations. The anime does pull from animation quite a lot when delivering a joke or pointing out a hilarious situation. I made a video a few months ago talking about this same thing on Kill la Kill. I do like exaggerated backgrounds and colors in comedies. It breaks the pacing, it's true, but at the end of the day, the show is what it is. It's a romantic harem comedy that is all over the top. So all these colors add to the style, in my opinion. The characters are bright and colorful, as the setting is. It keeps loyal to its style, and I love it. It looks like a 2021 comedy should look like. Regarding music, I needed time to like both the OP and the ED. The OP was kind of meh, in my opinion, but it's not going to be forgettable because it's very unique. Together with an animation where all the characters right triangle is just hilarious. Regarding the ED, I needed more time to actually find it likable, and was actually in the final episodes that I started to really like it. Both songs are pretty decent, however its general OST feels generic. It's not bad, it's just that, generic. Girlfriend Girlfriend is a love triangle with a comedy background that pulls from hilarious situations and over-the-top characters to work. However, some lazy writing trying to avoid serious situations and lack of character development hurts the show overall, especially when you only have a cast of 5. That is the main reason why I cannot give it more than a 6 out of 10. I do hope that a good second season makes the first one look better, but as it stands right now, it's not going to go down as one of the greatest animes of its genre. Tell me, what do you think? Did you watch it yet? Or this is not your kind of stories? Let me know in the comment section down below. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. Like the video if you did, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join the Discord for free. The link is in the description section down below. And as always, I wish you all a wonderful day.